It's Friday night. The tables are set, the bar towels are folded, the garnishes are cut, the ice wells are full, and the juice is stocked. Chef has gone over the menu for the evening. There are 60 covers on the books. The weather is nice, and there's already a line outside. The clock strikes 5, and the host opens the door. People flow into the restaurant and make their way to the bar. You say hello, you deliver menus, take orders, and shake and stir, never forgetting to smile when you hand your guests their drinks. You do this for the next 7 hours, only stopping for a quick break if the crowd at the bar thins. You smile, you shake, you stir, you swipe cards, you wipe the bar. You give, and you do it over and over and over. By midnight, after you've counted your tips, polished glasses, and flipped bar stools, you need one thing: to unwind. And maybe to refuel with some food and a beer. Some friendly faces wouldn't hurt either. You know just where to go. That tiny, dark wooden bar occupying the corner of 23rd and Valencia called Beretta. Your timing is perfect when you arrive. There's an open spot at the bar. You get a seat, you get a smile, you get a menu, and you get some respite. You don't need to give anything in return, except for money when it comes time to pay the check. At Beretta, this happens night after night. Fellow bartenders, chefs, and servers arrive well after dark, well after the 9-to-5ers have gone to sleep. They come in need of a bite and some friendly service. The kitchen reliably stays open until 1 a.m. and the bar until 2. It's become a hub for those weary from a long shift, knowing they can find others who relate and won't shame them for eating a pizza after midnight. But don't take it from me. Take it from a few others who count Beretta as part of their post-work ritual.
My name is Leon Vasquez, and I work at Lolo Restaurant.
My name is Yanya Mbai. I work at Plow and Potrero Hill.
Hi, I'm Becca, and I'm the chef at Trick Dog.
Hi, my name is Tiana. There you go, my name, that's how you start it. Sorry. Hi, my name is Deanna, and I work at Bender's Bar.
I go to Beretta typically, I would say, once or twice a week.
I've been going to Beretta for about 6 years. I describe Beretta as a great restaurant with a bar vibe where you don't have to worry about laughing out loud and people looking at you and be like, whoa, hey, I'm just trying to eat dinner here, you know? It's a great place to have a great meal and hang out with some friends and just have a good time, you know?
I worked at Tacolicious, and they were open till 1 a.m. and we closed at midnight, so it was like a place that we went and got drinks after work.
When I first came to San Francisco, I came straight to the restaurant because I've been working for the same company for over 10 years now. And my buddy, who took me in, was working that night, so after his shift brought me to Beretta.
When your job ends after midnight, you don't have the same after-work options as people who work more traditional 9-to-5 hours. There are no book clubs, no knitting circles, or no soccer leagues that meet at midnight. Social options are usually limited to visiting people at other bars. But if you ask people in the service industry why they go to places like Beretta, they might say something like this.
I go to Beretta because of the food. The staff is amazing. Level of hospitality and service. Cocktails are out of this world.
My roommate, Becca, she works at Trick Dog. She's the head chef there. My other roommate, Tommy, who is the bar manager at Rich Table. I mean, we just like going out to dinner, and we know that we're going to have like a really good experience there.
And it's just a nice place to kind of go after a long, crazy shift and relax and see friends.
I actually remember vividly my first night at Beretta. I was impressed. Quality drinks, quality food, late hours, friendly faces.
That's one of the things I really love is that I get off work and it's a place I can go and sit down and hang out and have a bite to eat or have a great cocktail and just be able to, not have to just go eat tacos at, at 11 or 12 a.m., I guess.
But there's a little bit more to it than that. There's power in the relationships they form, the community they build, and the belonging they feel at places like Beretta. There's a level of understanding among people who work in the service industry that can be felt when they sink into a bar stool at the end of the night. Is that clip?
Humor has a lot to do with it. Being able to give somebody a look and they know exactly what you're thinking about some random customer that happens to be really picky or something, or like whatever, and you can like know exactly what they're thinking and look at them and they're like, as they're serving the person, still be able to like give you a look back. It's really great.
It's like family style. We can all sit at the bar, and it's just a nice, good, chill environment to kind of decompress, because we all work at some pretty high volume restaurants.
So when I go there, I tend to bring them trick dogs and nuggets and fries just because they get super excited about it. It's a lot of fun.
Coming from Guadalajara, I wasn't used to this industry community. It was harder to build that community, so I was impressed by the industry community here. They're friends now.
The system of giving, receiving, eating, and drinking with those who are kindred has always been a part of service industry culture. And the same is true for those who work at Beretta, who get off even later.
My name's Callie Gold. I'm the bar manager at Beretta in San Francisco.
My name is Randy.
My name is Kevin, and I've worked at Beretta for 2.5 years now.
And I've worked at Beretta for 4.5 years.
I think my favorite part about hospitality is, especially from the bar side of things, so we get to throw a party for our friends every night.
My favorite thing about the industry presence in Beretta is the connections that we make when we go exploring around the city.
I like developing relationships with other people that work in the industry in the neighborhood. I really like to go to Horse Feather. It's over on Divisadero. It's really nice. They have like a nice day room, essentially. You kind of sit out there and play cards and have a nice drink.
If I get cut early from a shift, obviously I go to ABV a lot since I'm friends with everyone that works over there. My husband works there. So it's definitely a place I go to after hours.
When I have free time, or if I've gone off a shift early enough in the night where I have time to go out, I typically go to Lolo a lot.
Either that or Lolo. I like going down there and seeing all those guys and getting a nice refreshing cocktail and a Topo Chico.
I go to ABV. I used to go to this bar, the Homestead, a lot. It was my neighborhood bar.
There's a couple bars that are nearby, like Mission Bar, Lone Palm.
Another place I used to go to a lot when I lived in Mission is Bender's.
I really enjoy going to like just a dive bar, like not having to talk to anyone and just sort of like unwind and like, air out.
I find myself now gravitating towards places that have late night food, especially since I work late.
And so the cycle continues. Thank you.